This program is retrain the brain, release our stress, and awaken to inner peace and happiness. So when we awaken to inner peace and happiness, then what happens? Then we need not to practice. We live in meditation. So that is the deepening of meditation. You wake up in the morning, you live in meditation. You are eating, you are there. You are walking, you are there. You are talking, you are there. That is one way to say deepening of meditation. And it came to my mind. So there are many other ways to explain it. Understand one thing, and then we will do it. I'm taking the journey to next level. Let us imagine and think and dream. Dream, I believe so. Nobody has stress and anxiety for which they go to a doctor. So say a person, so a person.
I will turn off later. Right now.
No, it's okay, let it be on.
I think I don't know how. Do you want to?
No, but you have to switch on from there first.
I would think,
And
yeah.
I'm not sure which one. It's the one on the side. Let's see. That's the light, right?
This is fan meditation. I see it.
Should I come?
Wait a second. I think that just. Oh, here.
Yes.
You did it.
You did it, I did it.
That's nice. It might.
Elizabeth,
Later we might
should I
cool down,
suggest you,
then
why don't you be
no,
here?
I can turn
So the
it off
AC's
now.
air directly comes here, it will go there. And you'll have a less of noise.
Oh, wait, we
So-
have Sophie is coming.
Sophie, my dear Sophie, is, why don't you come here? Oh no, okay, that is also okay. Sophie, come on, my friend. I have kept a good space for you. You have to be here. So then we will talk for a few minutes and then we'll go for meditation. And because that will help you to go a little deeper into the journey of meditation, everything is okay. So now what happens? Now you say that you are in anxiety. You have symptoms. Here, I have kept a good space for you. Thank you. 1 million? Okay, thank you. So, don't worry, we will be millionaires after the election. The promises made by. So anyhow, so now see that when we have an anxiety, what happens? We feel some headache, we feel some irritation, angry. So these are the experiences coming from the mind, right? So doctor asks you, okay, because of this you have an anxiety. So here is antidepressant. Go and take it, right? So they suppress it or they put you into an avoidance. You escape from those symptoms and you feel better. But what about how it can be related to meditation? Pay little attention, and I will repeat it a couple of times so that you will understand this. So I have a symptom of unfounded worries. That is, you can say, level 5 of the mind, where the mind dictates over the body. You cannot control yourself. There is an interference in your normal activities, and you are diagnosed as anxiety disorder. So you go to the doctor says, here is prescription pills, pay me the money. That is one. Now go little deeper in the background of that anxiety. So when we go in the background of that anxiety, the science says it is unfounded worries. The worries that has no basis, but real symptoms, real experience, then you have an insight. In dream, tiger comes, attacks you, and you wake up. So when you wake up, the tiger disappears, but still the fear remains. The experience of the fear remains. So now go to the fourth level. Just go little background, unfounded worries. From where the unfounded worries comes? The Eastern psychology says it comes from the wrong perception. The wrong perception of what? Of the things, of the people, of possessions and of relations. Let us go little deeper at the third level of the mind, from where the wrong perception comes. I don't know myself, I identify myself with the body, so therefore I say, my honey caused me anxiety. For example. Yeah? So that is level 2. Honey comes up again and again. Because it is honey, we have to talk about honey. So possessions and relations. You go to the level 3rd. Now from where this honey and money and possessions and relationship comes? From where it comes? When we blame it, when the mind is lazy, crazy, blaming and reactive. But why the mind reacts, blames? Then we come to the level first, that I have talked a lot, that our mind exists in 5 subjective states. Wandering, forgetfulness, and agitated. So when this mind exists in these 3 states, it leads you to step by step to the level of anxiety. What the modern psychology do? Do they go deeper? No. They bring you out. Medication. But now the moot question comes from where these 3 subjective states of the mind comes. And that leads us to the meditation. And that is where we are going to do meditation. So when you ask me, deepen the meditation, when you awaken to it. So the Eastern wisdom, the tradition says, our mind, I'm just giving a rough example to make you understand. Our mind is 90% pure. Means, purity means it lives in peace, happiness, wisdom, awareness. It always lives in 90%. 7% it is active. Active means that we perform all these activities, I'm talking, eating, doing all the necessary work. And 3% it is inactive, inert, passive. And that is used for having a sound sleep. Because of our ignorance, because we identify ourselves with all these layers, the position is reversed. 90% active. We are going to sleep, but still we want to be active. Let me read a book. Why? What? No, I watch a TV and then I fall asleep. Why you watch a TV? You're going to sleep. You have parked the car and the car starts moving. What it means? So we have created a false identification. So what happened? The time has come. The mind wants to do something or the other. So last week I had a group session and I didn't speak for 2 minutes. So at least 5 out of 10 people, they open their eyes and they say, you are not speaking. What is this? I did an experiment. I said, my goodness, I'm not speaking for you. because you live in that. So the position is reversed. Simple. The 90% it becomes active, 7% it remains in the state of forgetfulness and inertia, and 3% it becomes aware. So those people who become 3% aware, they come for a meditation class. Now see that. See the idea. I explained you in a very simple way. Only 3% looks for. Marietta, so you were looking for meditation, so you are here. I don't know whether I will frustrate you or you will enjoy. That depends on you, not on me. She has come for the first session. So last thing. In our first 3 steps, we will help the mind to move within. So what the meditation is? Let the mind go within and reach to its own natural state of 90%. So where it lies inside. It is still present. The person in anxiety, the same 90% is there. It cannot be changed. It is there in the background. It is a wonderful principle from one of the teachers, Priscilla. Long back, almost 3,000 years back. So that's why I thought better to explain. So once you reach to that natural state, then the real journey of meditation starts. Then there are 4 plus 4 plus 4. There are 12 different stages of meditation. Making you crazy? So we will include some of the breathing practices, and then we balance, and then ultimately we'll go. Sit or lie down. Let us start our journey of retraining the brain, releasing our stress and discovering inner peace and happiness. Eyes are closed. So first part is educating the mind that 90% you are natural. You have to do nothing for peace and happiness. Now see that. So how I apply these fundamentals into the practice. So what we do in the first part, close your eyes. So when you close your eyes, the world outside disappears. You see, when the world outside disappears, where is the question of anxiety? Come on. We doze, we overdose the body. Anyhow, eyes are closed gently and you're looking inside the head. But at the same time, move the mind on the neck joint. Feel the sensation. I'm going in a very simple way. Look at the shoulder joints, feel the sensation and become aware, and check. The mind that always wants to do something, it moves the body. You see that? That's what I was explaining just now. See the point? And look at the hip joints, feel the sensation and become aware. Look at the knee joints, feel the sensation and become aware. So what you are doing, when you feel the sensation, do you have to do anything? No. When you look at the ankle joints mentally, do you have to do anything? No. You simply know it. It is comfortable. That is all. Then look at the entire body. So when you look at your entire body, you feel the sensation in the body. You have now be carefree. Carefree again means the same thing. The mind that is doing something or the other at this moment, you are indifferent to it. Like a child or a dog playing inside the room and you are sitting. You are watching, you are aware. Same thing. Let this mind do anything that it wants to do. It can bring in the thought of the past, the memory. Let it happen. Don't do anything. So that is the meaning of being carefree. And the third is being casual, natural. What is being natural? When the car is parked outside, it is natural. Only when it moves, then it becomes unnatural. Every movement has to do with the prana, the life force, and an object. So we are natural. We are not doing anything. So when you are comfortable, casual and carefree, what happens? Your mind experiences increased awareness of the body. The mind goes to the body. So, okay, look at the head and the neck, feel the sensation, relaxation and the stillness. Look at both the arms, sensation, relaxation and the stillness. Look at both the legs, sensation, relaxation and the stillness. Look at the entire body. So if we pay some attention, these 4 steps should be common in every meditation. So now you are into that state of sensation, relaxation and the stillness. Good. In that state, we will release the energy from the unconsciousness that manifests in anger, agitation, irritation, laziness and craziness. So once we take the energy, that energy will not be utilized by the mind to be crazy, lazy and reactive. You see the logical step? But how we do it? So first look inside the heart and start breathing gently, playfully breathing into the chest, keeping your awareness and attention inside the rib cage. We are not breathing quick and fast. We are just changing the breath rate of the rib cage. And that is enough. So what happens? That keeps the mind there and the energy is released. Continue. The breath expands the chest. Breath contracts the chest. The breath goes in, expansion. Breath comes out, contraction. Just continue. It has to be rhythmic. If it is rhythmic, it is much better. What will happen to the mind? Mind starts following this rhythm. And then the mind merges into that rhythm. And that merging releases the energy. The mind says, okay, do whatever you want to do. So you have understood different kinds of breathing, but this reaching to a higher stage demands your attention. Please continue. Continue breathing into the chest. You breathe in, expand. You breathe out, contract. You breathe in, expand the chest. You breathe out, contract. Playful, gentle breathing. Playful, gentle breathing. The mind becomes more aware and attentive. Normally we experience as if we are breathing very fast. There are a lot of good names, Kapalbhati or Bhastrika. They are very primary practices. So once we go deeper into the journey of active meditation, our understanding and the practice also undergoes a change. You are continuing with chest breathing, keeping your awareness and attention deep inside the rib cage. That is the key point. And now stop it. So when you stop it, just learn from your own experiences. Do you find any change? How we experience that? Look into the head and the neck. Awaken, discover sensation, relaxation and stillness. But there is a change in the perception. That is what we need to follow. Normally what happens? We start thinking of a vision of gods and goddesses. Look at both the arms mentally and experience the sensation, relaxation and the stillness. Look at the rib cage and the belly, sensation, relaxation and the stillness. Look at both the legs, sensation, relaxation and the stillness. Entire body. So every time we do the breathing, we return to a conscious experience, we deepen our experience, and we also deepen the perception. Deepening of perception leads us to right perception. Now look inside the belly button and start breathing gently. Little longer breath, but into the belly. When the breath goes in, the belly goes up. When the breath comes out, the belly drops down. It should be gentle, it should be rhythmic. For some, the breath should be little fast. For others, the breath should be deeper, hearty. So you follow your own rhythm. Remember, the breath is going into the belly, expansion. Breath is coming out, contraction. So after couple of breaths, your breath becomes rhythmic. So when it becomes rhythmic from the belly, you are already there. Simple way of understanding and learning from your own experiences. So what happens during the practice? The same crazy mind says, oh, what you are doing? let us do it very silently. And the next moment, you are sleeping, fall into unconsciousness. Second option, the mind says what you are doing, not required. And the next moment, we have a racing mind. In between, we have to adjust this breath. That will take you to a deeper state. Who has to discover? You. You start breathing little longer, 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 and then continue to watch the breath. The time comes, the breath becomes rhythmic. When it becomes rhythmic, you become aware and follow it. When you follow it, you are there. When the mind dictates it, you are not there. See the point. We are outside, outwardly it appears we are doing the same practice, but no. We are doing deeper practice. Why? You are learning from your own experiences. The role of a teacher is minimized. Continue. Continue belly breathing. Continue. And now stop it. Again, look at, learn from your own experiences. Look at the head and the neck. Sensation, relaxation in the stillness. Look at the right arm, left arm. Look at both the legs, the chest and the belly, entire body. So when you're looking at the entire body, you are learning from your own experiences. You experience sensation, relaxation in the stillness. It is a different experience from when you started this meditation program. So the mind picks up that. That is where you're learning from your own experiences. We are in the second section of this meditation. We'll continue. We'll add up something more. And now, long and deep breath both from the belly and the chest. Start breathing. Maybe you create a hissing sound. That also creates a rhythm. Long into the belly and the chest. Good. First you inhale into the belly, then into the chest. Long hissing. Let it be hissing sound. So you hear the hissing sound. And after that you start working on the rhythm. So you experience that rhythm. When you experience that rhythm, you will instantly experience that the mind has gone very deep. It is so simple and yet very difficult. For years we have been doing it, but we are moving into a little different practice. Continue long in the hissing breath and also check that the mind is not objecting to it. When the mind is not objecting to this long in the hissing breath, you are moving deeper. That crazy mind is not coming. Continue. Wonderful. Continue. It is all about gentle, playful breathing, but long. Continue. Long in the hissing breath, belly in the chest. Once you strike a rhythm, you will experience the mind is deeper. When the mind is deeper, that is what we need. And when the breath is coming out, start the humming sound, the same rhythm. Yes, continue. Keeping your awareness inside the forehead. Keep looking deep inside the forehead, in the space inside the forehead, and continue. silent, slow breath, and while breathing out, you are continuing with a humming sound. Continue. Stop the humming sound, but continue with a deep, silent and slow breath in a rhythmic manner in the state of sensation, relaxation and stillness. Both your experiences will prevent the mind to move out. I was explaining you an example of anxiety. Nothing is there now, so continue to move your mind with the breath that is deep, silent and slow breath. So once the breath is deep, silent and slow in the state of sensation, relaxation and the stillness, look inside the forehead. And when you look inside the forehead in the space, there is an empty space. Fill that empty space with the sound of mental Om. And you drop that sound mentally in a rhythmic fashion. Mentally, not loudly. But breath is continuing with a deep, silent and slow. Body is totally still. In that state, you are looking inside the forehead and continue. You are dropping, not hammering. When again you see the space Om, again you see the space Om, you see the space Om, you see the space Om. That is what we need to do. Now see, we have left the outer activities. The mind is working on the mind itself. I explained you the 5 layers as an example. We are already moved to the second level. Second level from inside. In that state of sensation, relaxation, stillness, deep, silent and slow rhythmic breath, looking inside the head, forehead, in the space, and you drop. You see the space, see the space, This time we are not hammering. I have been talking about meditation simpler the meditation practice, higher it is. When it becomes simplest and natural, you are there. Now look inside the heart. Everything outside is same. Deep silence, slow breath continuing. Sensation, relaxation and stillness continuing. You look inside the heart in this space. The moment you see this space, drop, Om. Again you see this space, Om. You are filling as if. We transition from one state of the mind to the other. That is what the meditation is. Now look inside the belly button. Look deep inside in this space. When you see this space, drop. Om. So we are picking up only one sound. That is enough. We need not to pick up lot of so-called mantras, not required. And now even allow the breath to be normal. You may experience freezing of the body, the numbness. It is okay. The tingly sensation in the body. Sometimes we experience the jerks. Everything is okay. Now casually look at the breath. We are moving into the first state of the mind where I have explained you 90% it is natural. What we need to do, it is a play of awareness only. Breath goes in and out in the state of sensation, relaxation, in the stillness. The moment the breath goes in, look deep inside the forehead in the space and allow your mind to drop deep down. Let it continue to go inside. You may experience as if the mind stops. The moment it stops, drop Om and be there. And see that. If you continue to stay there, wonderful. If not, return again on the breath. Learn from your own experiences. So again, see the breath goes in and out. And then again, the moment the breath goes in, as if the breath is taking your awareness deep inside the forehead. Breath is left, you continue to drop inside into the infinite space. Once you are aware that everything has stopped, drop Om and just be there. The moment you will drop Om, it will happen that you are totally outside. Totally outside this world of duality and division. No worry. The moment the mind will return again. It happens. It is a deeper practice. So you need not to worry. So the moment mind returns again in the field of change, so we follow the breath. Again the breath goes in, along with it, drop the mind deep inside the forehead, as if you are diving deep into the cave. And the time comes when you awaken that everything has stopped, drop Om and just be there. We are using the Om here to awaken to the deeper state. And to maintain our awareness. Now look inside the heart, the same thing. The breath goes in. The moment the breath starts going in, allow your awareness to go deep inside the center of the heart in the space. Breath leaves you. Okay. Continue to move deep down inside the heart in the space. Wait. See when it stops. The moment it stops. Om. When it stops, you also stop. Just do nothing. And now look inside the belly button. Same thing we need to do. Look inside the belly button in the space. With the breath going in, allow the breath to go deep. When it goes deep, you find everything has stopped. So when everything has stopped, drop Om, that is all. And once we drop Om, we are not doing anything. Now is the time to do nothing. We were also doing nothing, but now let the mind know that we are not doing anything. It is the state of being, your experience, and just be there. I will not speak for about a minute or two, and you live in meditation. You're okay. Okay. And okay. Sometimes the mind old mind returns. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your awareness on the right palm, your awareness on the left hand. Lift your both the hands, place it on your eyes, open the eyes inside. Know your experiences, bring the hands down. Now we will share our experiences. How are you, Anne?
Feel very good. Stronger, refreshed,
Refreshed?
peaceful.
Peaceful. Sophie,
Very good.
very good?
Yeah, very good. At some point I was like, it was,
You are somewhere.
I was like lifting myself up like a pancake.
Yeah, that's good.
Floating.
Floating, that is good. How are you, Priscilla?
Good. It was restful.
Restful, calm, quiet, wonderful. And how are you, Marietta?
I'm very well, thank you. I've never experienced that deep
That's wonderful.
meditation.
You did it because you came with that intention.
At one point, I felt I was falling, but it wasn't a scary feeling. It was
That's
just-
good. That's
just
good.
a falling.
Wonderful.
In,
That's deeper, yes, Marietta, good. How are you, Elizabeth?
I was totally still here, except for the left leg.
Yeah, I could see some twitching.
Yeah, and it's not me doing it, it was doing itself.
Yeah, it was let it happen, let it happen.
And then right then it stopped.
Stop. Yeah, it totally stopped. You see that even with that, that's what our teachers, Priscilla, used to talk about it. If anyone goes with it, no, I'm totally stressed. I don't believe you. It is not there. I don't believe you. It is not there. And it takes years to understand, because when you are practicing, you reach, oh yes, what the master is saying is right. Until the mind believes. Mind believes so much so that you go to a doctor with an anxiety symptoms. Have you seen lot of